Hi, how are you? I hope you are fine. Today here is a sunny day after 3 weeks of raining. I'm continuing with this grouping of my books in the relationship of the level of difficulty. We start with easy music, easy books, if we can say. And then it will be medium level and then high level. I'm speaking about technical level. Here we have 24 pieces with 9 notes. Of course, if the notes are only 9, the piece is not difficult. I try to write something that could be interesting but in the same time easy. Here we have 14 useful exercises. Normally when I write an exercise, I try that it can be useful for certain problem that I have found working with my pupil. 51 canon, easy, I don't know the English name, funny, philosophical, and that could be instructive. Now there are more canon, I have to change the edition, probably I will arrive at 53, 54, but they are not really, not all these canon are so easy, but many are easy. You can sing them or play them with recorder. Dialogue. Dialogue is a special kind of music in which when one play, the other one is still, silent. So like a normal dialogue with people, they don't speak normally in the same time. Easy, useful, fun exercise, again, 20. For alto recorder, but there is for soprano or tenor recorder. And last, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. This photo is not a book, it's just for separating two groups of books. Now we are in the medium level. Johann Sebastian Bach, Goldberg Variazione, and Goldberg Variazione are for keyboard, but I try to make a transcription, a complete transcription for solo recorder. It's not easy, of course, but it's not impossible. It's not virtuosistic, but it's not easy. Then 24 minimal exercise. Minimal is minimal music. Minimal music is something that there is a lot of repetition and then there is a small change. A, D, A, D, A, D, A, D, A, D, A, D, A, F, A, F. This, but the explanation is not complete, but you will see minimal music. You have to check on YouTube, minimal music. Then 16 modern quartets. So quartets for recorder, but in modern style with the dissonance, with something else. An anthology of trio for recorder, where you can see there is my 3 dogs. Now I have 4 dogs, but at the moment I had 3. Here was in Potsdam. Am Neuen Garten, die Grüne Haus, das Grüne Haus. And here 12 new quartets. Also this one is a little modern, but probably less modern. And then here we have an anthology of music for bass recorder, collected, arranged by Aldebova, by me, I'm sorry. And here, this is important, 156 daily exercises. This is a book very useful that you can use at the end of the method, when you arrive near the end of the method. The idea is very simple, to make an exercise only for one, not only for one day, to make only an exercise per day, no more. Sometimes when we have exercise, we make the number 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same day. But my suggestion is to remain on an exercise at least for one day. Here, an Ontology of Music, Volume 1. I still use this cover. Aye. Now I see that I use 2 times this cover. I have to change them. Ontology of Music for Solo Recorder, here alto. There is music by Bach, Handel, Rameau, and other, Frescobaldi, and by me. Ontology of Music for Alto Recorder, second volume. This is a photo take here, La Campina in Carmona. 12 trio for soprano, alto, and tenor recorder. Again, my 3 dogs. Again in Potsdam. Dance with Me, pieces for solo. I composed them for tenor, but then I transcribed for tenor or soprano. For alto, 15 dances for solo instrument. An anthology of duos for recorders. There is different kind of duos, 2 soprano, soprano and alto, 2 alto, alto and tenor, transcription or composition. Collection of pieces for alto recorder, second volume. This is a photo making in a forest path in Bad Bayersoien. It was like an earth made with stone. Again, 12 quartet, other quartet, probably in traditional, in ancient style, polyphonic style or harmony. 12 sonate for tenor recorder and guitar. I think there are the transcription of the 12 sonate for alto recorder and mandolin, but I'm not sure. 8 sonata for treble recorder and flute. The meeting between this instrument so different each other. This is a photo take with 2 of my instruments in my garden when I was living in the Bayern. 2 upon a ground, 12 trios for 2 sopranos and 1 tenor recorder. The tenor make a ground, so repeat and repeat. A bass ostinato, and the 2 soprano play upon this ground but in canon, like 2 in 1 upon a ground by Parcel. Numerical exercise for recorder. Here there is no note, there is just a number of the finger that you have to use. 0, 1, 2, 3 for the left hand, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the right hand, and there is alternance in this number. For example, 0, 1 alternated with 2, 0, 1 with 2. It is E-G if you think that the note. But with number you can make some movement that normally with the note it will be very rare or doesn't exist. 24 prelude for alto recorder. There is I started to write them for Baroque flute, and then I transcribed it for recorder. It's 2 volumes of 24 prelude. And now picture that say us that we are changing level. Now we are in the top level. 12 Fantasie for alto recorder. This is in the style and with the structure of the Fantasie by Telemann. I am very proud of this composition. 15 Scherzi. Scherzo is like prelude, but something in where you are completely free. 24 Duets for alto recorder. This is one of the oldest, my oldest composition, probably the first composition, 2013. 15 Variations upon a theme by Paganini. This is the most famous pieces that I wrote. But these transcribed for two instruments, two soprano or tenor or two alto. Johann Sebastian Bach, music for alto recorder. This is probably the volume 1. Sorry. 2 Canzone a tre. Due canti a canone e basso ostinato. It seems something that I have still written, but probably there is other 12. 2 upon ground. Virtuoso pieces for alto recorder with the transcription of the toccata e fuga in re minore by Johann Sebastian Bach, and then 2 compositions, mine composition, the Variazione for solo instrument of the thema from Paganini, pam para pam, and then La Sonnerie de Saint-Geneviève Dumont de Paris. Virtuoso Pieces, second volume, with other transcription, if I could remember the Ciaccona from Johann Sebastian Bach. 3 sonatas for piano, transcribed for alto recorder by Mozart. I like very much this sonata, but I think that I have sold no one copy. They are not easy, but not impossible. 3 suite for alto recorder. A suite is something with prelude, allemande, courante, sarabande, menuet or bourrée, and giga, like the suite for cello by Johann Sebastian Bach. I'm very proud for this composition too. It's difficult to read. 12 selected poems for recorder and piano. If you have a friend that play piano, there is composition in modern style. This is not a collage, this is a photo that could take in Potsdam. There was a special situation. 6 sonata at canon for alto recorder, and like the sonata at canon by Telemann, not like but inspired by. 3 sonatine for flute, baroque flute, and mandolin or violin. They are not to be there, this, but it is there, I'm sorry. 12 sonatine for alto recorder and mandolin. I am very happy that I have wrote and recorded all with my friend Sergio Pes. And finally, 9 modern suites for tenor recorder and guitar. Very modern music, not easy, but I like this suite: Italian suite, English suite, German suite, Russian suite, Spanish suite, French suite, blah blah blah. Okay, I hope it has been useful, and I have to continue because I'm not finished with my books. Bye bye.